What's going on, you guys? This be your boy Scotty by Nature TV, and we are here for a live review of the Real Housewives of Potomac Season 6 Reunion Part 3, okay? Yes, indeed, we're doing this live tonight. I don't normally do my Real Housewives of Potomac reviews live. I don't really do live reviews like that, period. Like, the only time I really done a live review was back for the Housewives of Atlanta's reunion, and I did it for Basketball Wives. So those are the only two times I've really done a live reunion. I don't really do, like I said, I don't really do the live reviews. I like to go in and film it, edit my shit out the way I want to. But because of the fact that I do have a lot going on with my videos, because I'm still catching up, because I know a lot of you guys have asked me, I am going to review the Ultimate Girls Trip, okay? I've only seen episode 1, so I got to go back and rewatch episode 1 and then up my subscription so I can watch the rest, so I can give y'all reviews on it throughout the week, of course. But yeah, so first of all, if you are in the building, if you team Scotty, please put a fist pump in the chat. Please put a fist pump in the chat so I can shout all of you guys out one by one. Okay, I would definitely do that. Please put a fist pump in the chat so I can know that you team Scotty, and I will be giving you guys the shout out right now before we even start this, because I got to beef y'all up and get y'all prepared, because we finna have us a good time tonight. Shout out to Celine Torres. Shout out to you. Shout out. I see, because you the first fist pump. Shout out to y'all, my big bro, y'all Cortez. Shout out to ED, of course. Shout out to Terrence, because I just seen his notification come across my screen for his review. Shout out to I want to say Jita. Shout out to Janika Henderson. Shout out to Sharita G. Shout out to Emma Crawford. Okay. Yes, indeed. Yes, indeed. Yes, indeed. Now, before we even get into anything else in regards to this review, I just want to let you guys know that tomorrow is the Whether You Like It or Not panel, the Potomac panel, and it will be hosted by Really Be TV. Okay, she'll be hosting it tomorrow. It will be on her channel. When the link is available, I would definitely post it on my community wall so you guys can go see. I'll be coming in a little bit late because I work late tomorrow, so you know I'll be late like I was last week, but I will be hosting it again next Monday, because it's the finale, and this will be our last panel up until for the next couple of weeks. Okay, so we'll be going on hiatus. Shout out to Amanda, shout out to Izzy, shout out to Janae, shout out to Powerful, I want to say Lynette, I guess that's how you pronounce it. Shout out to Desiree McClendon and everybody else in the building that's in the house with me tonight. Okay, so also, before we get into it, be sure to like this video. Also, be sure to share this video, just in case anybody have not got their notifications. I did share it on my community wall, but please share it to Twitter, Facebook, wherever the hell else you want to share it to. Yes, indeed. Yes, indeed. Yes, indeed. We're about to get into it right now. Let me pull up my notes off my phone so we can discuss this shit, and then we're gonna move on to the next. Okay, so y'all. So the reunion opened up where we left off last week, when Gizelle and Robyn were going back and forth about the plastic surgery situation, and how Gizelle was trying to make it sound like, you know, Wendy only got plastic surgery because of the rumors that was going around about Eddie. And she wants to act like that wasn't the case, but that definitely was the case. You know what I mean? And that was a great question that Wendy gave her. It was just like this. Were you know, did you have it all together? Did you got a tummy tuck that they keep Jamal, since you trying to say that the only reason why I got my shit done is because of some rumors about my husband? My husband might be wandering off looking at another woman. That's what you're trying to say. And that was what she was trying to say, and she just couldn't handle that shit. You know what I mean? She just couldn't handle it. It's just that Gizelle is really full of it. She's full of it, and she know that she is a liar. You know what I mean? She's a liar, and she just can't handle that shit. She can't handle it when somebody else call her out on her stuff. At the end of the day, she was dead ass wrong for implying that about Wendy, trying to make it sound like she can't do nothing for herself, and it's only about some cheating rumors. My thing with them is that if y'all are saying that All About the Tea is just so not credible and all of this other stuff that y'all been trying to say about them, then why are you quoting anything that they say if you think that they're not credible? You said they're not credible, so what the fuck are you quoting anything that they're saying for anyway if you're saying that they're not credible? You said that they make up stuff about you all the time. So if that is the case, why are you even sitting up here quoting anything that they say if they're not credible? Or are they not credible only because it's not about you and it was about Wendy? If you really didn't believe it, what's the point of bringing it to the TV? Like, if you didn't believe it, what was the point of you bringing it to the TV? That's all I'm saying. Shout out to Ken Pyre because he's live as well, okay? Yes, there is no accountability, Anita. No accountability at all. Hey, Jess. Is it Jess Hall, I want to say? Yes, I'm glad you made the live, my love. I'm glad. She needs to own it, and that's exactly what she needs to do. And she does want to deflect. That's what she always do. And that's my thing. Like, she's really ridiculous. And my thing is that she, like, when she's caught up in her BS, she never wants to own it. She never wants to sit up here and take any type of accountability for nothing. She only wants to sit up and play this damsel in distress when she's being called out. Like, she's just sitting up here, like, straight up being bullied by Wendy, because it's always she's too aggressive, she's this, she's that. But you cannot tell nobody how they're supposed to react when you're bringing them a bunch of BS about their man. The way that you were mad at Monique for what she did with Sherman and how she brought Kendall around, you should be able to understand it. But since you're not able to understand it, you need, you conveniently aren't able to understand that pretty much. That's just the basis of that situation. Okay. Gizelle brought it to the TV for a storyline. Thank you, because she damn sure didn't bring it to the TV for just because she cared about Wendy at all. Hey, J Love. Hey, Candy P. Hey, Tracy Chappelle. Okay, let's see. Yes, it is. Literally, nobody pronounces that right. It's an abbreviation. Okay. I see. So yes, Gizelle is full of shit. I'm parched. I know I'm gonna be running my mouth for a while. She's full of shit, period. Shout out to my mods, my big bro, Yocrates, and my girl, Brandy Chanel is also a mod. And I think Desiree's a mod too. So shout out to my mods, most definitely, okay? Shout out to them. Okay, so we want to know why Wendy was upset with Robyn. Robyn wanted to sit up here and act like she didn't know what was going on before before Wendy went off on Gizelle. Girl, you did know. Can somebody please tell me, can somebody correct me if I'm wrong right now? But did Gizelle and Robyn have this conversation? And didn't Gizelle tell Robyn that she planned on telling Wendy about the rumors about Eddie? Did she or did she not? Please tell me if she did or she didn't, because I could have sworn they had a conversation about that. Because I think I was reading them about having that conversation. Well, about having that conversation amongst each other. The fuck? About having that conversation amongst each other and not bringing it to Wendy right then and there. Can somebody please tell me that? Because I could have sworn they already talked about this already. So for Robyn, so basically I'm not stupid and I'm not crazy, because I knew that they had talked about this shit already. So that's my whole situation. Don't try to play me Sally stupid. You already knew what was going on, girl. You already knew. So why are you sitting up here trying to play me? You can't sit up here and try to play me like that. You can't play anybody, girl. You really can't. You trying to play crazy. Y'all already had this conversation, but you want to sit up here and pretend like you don't know what's going on. You knew what was going on. And then it's just like, girl, bye. Like, please stop it. Just stop it. It's really ridiculous. Because I could have sworn they had a conversation. I really could have sworn they had already talked about it. Even if there was another room, I'm sure her good friend Gizelle would have filled her in on that too. Exactly. She definitely would have, because she's a messy ass bitch. I love how Wendy told them that's her husband. She can respond however she see fit. So they should really give Monique her hand clap. The rumor she was so mad about, the rumor she was mad about was about cheating in her son. The only issue with Monique with that situation is because of the simple fact that Monique went after the wrong person. The person that she should have put hands on for that particular situation was Gizelle. Nothing happened to Gizelle. Candace was the only one that got any of her smoke. That was the person that got her smoke. Gizelle didn't get her smoke. Candace got her smoke. So and instead of doing what Wendy's doing, which is reading the right person down, Monique decided that she was going to cozy up to Gizelle and have afternoon lunches with her and all of this other stuff to try to cozy up to her and be real cool with her and be professional, because that was her whole excuse about the situation. Monique, when she was speaking out about it, when everybody was asking her, well, if you already knew about the rumor and if you already knew this, why was you still trying to be cool with Gizelle? Monique was saying that she was trying to be professional and be a team player. You wasn't trying to be professional nor a team player when it came down to Candace, because you put hands on her. So I'm trying to understand that. And people really be trying to get mad with me when I say that she cozied up to Gizelle. She absolutely did. And she was sitting up there with Gizelle trying to help her ice Candace the fuck out. Like I said, bringing her energy to the wrong person, Candace, when she should have brought it to the right person, Gizelle. I wouldn't have had no problem with her slapping the shit out of Gizelle for even bringing it, because Gizelle was the one who brought the shit to the TV. She the one who was up in the confessional talking about what she's saying. Oh Lord, it's raining so heavy out there. She's the one who brought it to the confessionals, talking about some bullshit like Big Boy found out and Big Boy found out and all of this other stuff. And I'm just like, she brought it to the TV, not Candace. She brought it to the TV. So I'm trying to understand why didn't Gizelle get that smoke like she should have? You gave it to Candace. You put hands on Candace. That is really the issue. She was the one who got it started. And my thing with Gizelle is she always gets shit going, but no one ever calls her out though. You know what I mean? So it is what it is. I can't get with that. And the fact that Robyn act like she don't get it is really beyond me. And she just like, girl, bye. Like, girl, have a seat. Let me go back up to these comments and see what y'all are saying right about now. They did. And Wendy walked into the room, her and a scholar. How is there any other rumor when you were privy to the conversation, Robyn? Facts. Monique felt betrayed by Candace. How? I'm just trying to understand it. Exactly. Monique should have confronted it head on like Wendy. Exactly. And she would have people would have understood more, but she didn't do that. Instead of confronting it head on, she decided to befriend this woman. And that was just the bullshit. And then because Monique wanted to be in with the light-skinned, green-eyed bandits, and they never accepted her. And she was still trying to be cool with these broads when they would throw her to the wolves at any given moment. Let's see. Let me see. Monique thought she can click up with the bandits, but it ended up backfiring on her. Exactly. People know who the fan favorites are, so they just try to stay in good grace if they don't, deal with, talking about peach juice. Okay. Hence the colorism. I dare Monique to put hands on Ashley and Gizelle. Gizelle and Robyn gave Ashley the bone so Ashley can get a check paid with her breast milk and all. Ooh, y'all are really reading, but it's all facts. It's definitely facts. I just feel like that was the issue. So Mia gonna ask Wendy, if the rumor is not true, why are you so mad about it? How are you gonna tell her how mad she's supposed to get about a rumor about her husband that's disparaging to her husband's reputation? How would you feel if somebody was talking about Gordon like that? I'm pretty sure you would lose your shit. The same way you lost your shit when Candace said your mother's low budget. The same way you lost your shit when it came down to that. The same way you lost your shit when it came down to that. The same way you was ready to blame blame Candace if your mother relapses when you're the bitch that brought her on this show to begin with. Let's talk about that. See, these women on this show, they don't really care about no situation until it affects them head on. That's what I'm saying. They don't give a damn. The fact that Mia can sit her plastic face ass up there and ask that girl that shit, talking about if it ain't true, then why are you so upset about it? You would be upset too if somebody was sitting up here making up shit about your husband, and then for them to say that they don't believe that is true, and then they get it off a non-credible blog. If it's off a non-credible blog, why y'all bringing it up? Why y'all bringing it to the TV if it's not a credible blog? Y'all did that to embarrass and hurt that fucking girl and for y'all to have a storyline because we know Gizelle ain't got nothing going on and Robyn had to bring up that depressed shit so she can have something to talk about. Y'all don't get me started. Don't get me started because y'all already know how I feel about them damn green-eyed bandits anyway. Y'all know I don't fuck with them, period. I just don't, and it is what it is. I don't fuck with them. I don't fuck with them hoes like that, and y'all know it. But that's just facts on facts, though. Like, why even do that? Like, if y'all saying that the shit ain't true and y'all don't believe it, why even bring it to the forefront to begin with? Why even bring it on a show to begin with? I think that is bullshit. I think that is absolute bullshit. And Mia, girl, just shut up. Just shut up. You don't even know how fucking old you are and where you met Gordon at half of the time. You don't even know what city you live in half of the damn time. So how the hell you gonna question somebody else about how the fuck they react about some dummy talking about their husband? If you don't get the hell up out of here and get up out of my face with that BS, real talk. So then Ashley apologized to Wendy, which was great. I really appreciate the fact that she apologized to Wendy because, you know, she's the main one who really believes that somebody owes her an apology all the damn time. You know, everybody's supposed to apologize to Ashley child because, you know, Ashley is a mother and nobody should ever drag her because she's a mother. Ain't that something? Hold on, y'all. I'm back, y'all. But yeah, nobody can talk about Ashley because she's a mother. Nobody can call her to the carpet because she's a mother. Can't nobody say nothing about Ashley because she's a mother. You know, when you're a mother, can't nobody say nothing about you. Even though these other women that's on the show were mothers as well, and they still got drugged. Yeah. Mm-hmm. Yeah. 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 That's my thing. Like, it kills me. She's able to sit up here and, you know, revitalize her image because she had 2 damn kids. Oh, so the fuck what? So what? That shit be killing me. Like, for real, for real. Ashley did not care that Katie was a mother, but want everybody to care about her being a mother. Exactly. Like, get the fuck out of here. Ashley gets on my nerve. But anyway, we talked about Robyn's depression and how it's seasonal depression and how that is a thing. Yes, it is. Seasonal depression is definitely a thing. I definitely understand where she's coming from. With the situation, most definitely I do understand it because that is a thing. It happens to everybody, you know what I mean? Well, I ain't gonna say everybody. I know that it happens to a lot of people that you wouldn't even dare to believe that it would happen to, you know what I'm saying? So yes, I do think that seasonal depression is a thing. I'm not even going to sit up here and act like Robyn possibly wasn't depressed. She has a lot to be depressed about. Her kids aren't doing too good in school, and her husband don't want to marry her. Well, her man don't want to marry her. He want to marry one. So of course she's depressed. I totally understand. I get it. I sympathize with you. My heart goes out to you, Robyn. It really does. So when Robyn was asked, was her and Juan getting married next year? She talking about she hopes so. Girl, just say y'all don't want to get married. Girl, just say y'all only got engaged to keep your spot on the show. Girl, just say that he don't never want to marry you. Just say he still want to shack up with you. Just say that y'all best friends at this point and y'all just staying with each other for financial reasons only. Just say that y'all just enjoy each other's company and don't want to be with nobody else but each other. But y'all just don't want to put a ring on it. Just say that, girl. Honestly, just say that. Just say that. Like, just stop wasting my time and everybody else's time with the bullshit. You and Juan ain't never get married. And if y'all do get married, I would love to fucking see it. I would love to see that. I would love to see it if y'all ever get married. I really want to see that. I want to see it because I don't believe that it's going to happen. Every time somebody asks you a question about getting married to Juan, you always find an excuse. You always find an excuse, and you need to stop it. You most definitely need to stop it with the bullshit, honestly. You need to stop it. For real, for real. Stop it. Because you know you're not finna marry that man, and you know that he's not finna marry you. Period. He's not marrying you. I don't even think you really want to get married to him. I don't think you want to. I think you're fine with just being girlfriend and boyfriend, living in the same house and living in sin and all that other stuff. I think you're fine with that. And if you're fine with that, that's your stilo. That's cool. You know what I mean? It is what it is. And I don't think that Juan is happy with you. I don't think he's happy with you. I don't think he loves you. Well, I don't think he's in love with you. I think he loves you as a person, but I don't think he's in love with you, honey. I just don't think that he is. And do you love yourself? Because if you did love yourself, you wouldn't be dealing with this bullshit. If you really loved yourself, you wouldn't sit up here being bothered with this situation if you really loved yourself. You got me? Anybody that loves themselves, anybody that has any type of self-respect would not be dealing with the shit that you're dealing with. You want to know why? Because I didn't have any self-respect or any self-love for myself when I found myself being in situations that I knew I had no business being in. When you don't respect yourself and when you don't love yourself enough to know when it's time to let go, like Mary said on Be Happy, that's what she needs to listen to. She needs to listen to Be Happy by Mary J. Blige. Because that is her situation all the way around. I don't think that she's in love with Juan. I think that she's just in love with the convenience of Juan being in her world, being in her house, helping her pay the bills. That's what I think. I don't think either one of them is in love with each other. They don't want to be with each other. Juan want to be with Michael and Robyn want to be with Gizelle. And if they could just try to live in their own truths, they would be fine. They would be fine. They would be fine if they would just live in their own truth. But it is what it is, child. It is what it is. Let's see what's next up. Are they having a baby? They not having no baby, so we can move on. The husband comes out, and then Dorothy calls. My thing with Dorothy is she don't feel like she's wrong for anything. Like she'll say anything to make herself look good, but she's not wrong for nothing. She don't feel like she's wrong. She don't think that she's wrong for talking about Chris like a dog. She don't think that she's wrong for disrespecting Candace in her relationship. She just don't think that she's wrong. And that's just what it is. She don't think that she's wrong. And that's just the facts. She don't think she's wrong for shit. She don't think that she did anything wrong. She just don't believe that she was wrong for what she said. And she's not going to apologize to him. Obviously, she's not going to. Now, this is the part that pissed me off. When we start talking about Gordon and Michael, Gizelle and Ashley, y'all full of shit. Y'all full of shit. Because y'all really going to sit up here and try to make it seem like Gordon is really worse off than Michael. That's what y'all want to say? Y'all really want to say that he's worse off than Michael? Do you really believe that? You can't believe that. Because if you believe that, then you're full of shit. Because that man is not worse than Michael. Michael is worse than any damn house husband that's on this show. And what's really funny to me, what really got me real and fucked up right now is this right here. The fact that Gizelle is the main one. The fact that Gizelle is the main one. Let me just say it again. The fact that Gizelle is the main one. Oh, y'all, did y'all hear me? Did y'all hear me? Let me say it one more time. The fact that Gizelle is the main one. The fact that Gizelle is the main one. The main one. Trying to defend this man. The main one. Trying to defend this man and what he has done in the past. But in the past, she was the main one to call him out on his sleazy behavior. How disturbing. How hypocritical. How ridiculous. Y'all were just calling this man out for grabbing butts of producers and other people's men. Y'all called this man out for saying that he wanted to give fellatio to somebody else's husband on this fucking show. Y'all did that. Y'all did that. So why are y'all okay with it now? Why are y'all okay with it now? Because y'all was not okay with that shit years ago. And it wasn't that fucking long ago. So why are y'all okay with it now? Can somebody answer me that? Why are y'all okay with it now? Because y'all wasn't okay with it in the past. I swear to God, y'all wasn't. If I can put clips on this shit, I would definitely put it up here if I could without getting copyright struck. I swear I would, because y'all are shit. Gizelle being the main one that's defending him when she was the main one calling him out. You gotta be kidding me. You gotta be kidding me, because you can't be serious right now. You can't be serious right now. And for Ashley to say that Michael has never gotten sexual with nobody, what about that? What about that producer? What about him? What about Andrew? What about him? What about him? Like, I'm just trying to understand it. What about him? What about Juan? Because they don't tell him what he done said and did when in regards to Juan behind Robyn's back. I'm just trying to understand, when did Michael's behavior become acceptable to them? Because they were the main ones calling it out. The main ones calling it out. I mean, answer me, Gizelle. Answer me. When has it become okay for Michael to behave the way that he has when y'all have called it out in the past? Answer me. Because I want to know. Team Scotty want to know. The 136 people that's with 142 people that's in my chat want to know. Everybody want to know. We want to know, girl. We want to know. When did it become okay? Because y'all used to call this man out. Wasn't y'all the same bitches that was sitting up here being afraid that, I think y'all went on a girls trip that very first season and Michael came along on a trip and y'all was fucking creeped out by him then? Please let me know. And please don't tell me to stop yelling, because I can do whatever I want to do on my stuff. Okay, sorry, but don't come up here telling me what to do. But however, please tell me that. Can somebody please refresh my memory right now? I know it was the first season. Did they not go on an all-girls trip and Michael showed up and they were all creeped out by him? Can somebody tell me that? Can somebody tell me if they remember that or not? Please. Because I know I'm not crazy. They've been calling him out for his creepy ass behavior from the very beginning. They've been calling him out on his creepy behavior from the very beginning. They've been calling him out for being a creep since the first season, but now it's okay. I'm just trying to understand, why is it okay now? Why are y'all comfortable with the shit now? What makes it different now? That's what we're trying to understand. Because y'all, like I said, y'all been calling him out from the very beginning. So my thing is, what's the big deal? What makes it less offensive now is my question. Gizelle, what makes him so much worse than G? He is nothing, because he's not, because G's not worse than Michael, period. G's not worse than Michael. Was he extra? Yeah. Was he a tad bit inappropriate? Yeah. But not once has he ever surpassed anything that Michael Darby has ever done. And the fact that y'all want to sit up here and make this white man sound like he's harmless compared to G is really ridiculous. Gizelle, you are hypocritical. You are a hypocritical ass woman. Because I really want to call you that B word. I really do, but I'm not going to do it tonight. I want to, but I'm not going to do it. But you are very hypocritical. You cannot, like, are you serious? Like, did you women get some, do y'all have dementia, Alzheimer's, amnesia? Do y'all have any of that? Because y'all act like y'all don't remember shit. Like, seriously, y'all act like y'all don't remember shit, period. And I know y'all do. I know y'all do. You can't tell me that you don't. I know y'all do, period. It don't make no sense for y'all to sit up here and act like y'all don't know what's going on, like y'all don't know what's good. Y'all know what's good. Y'all know what's good, but y'all want to sit up here and act like you don't. Gizelle is full of shit, and I keep trying to tell y'all that. Every time I tell y'all about some of y'all about Gizelle, some of y'all be getting mad, but I'm just gonna keep it a book and keep it moving, child. But yeah, G is not worse than Michael. Michael is not harmless compared to G. Michael is fucking creepy, and that's just what it is. I don't care what none of you say. He's creepy as fuck. So let's move on to the status of the husbander. Now, Michael was basically not Michael. Chris was basically saying that what happened. She was basically saying that he doesn't manage her career. You know what I'm saying? Like, he doesn't manage her career and all of that other stuff. And I think that at this point, Michael is tired of being the topic of their discussion. I think that, hold on. Tasha, girl, okay. But I think that Michael is feeling the way about these women constantly coming for him as a man, coming for his finances, constantly trying to make it seem like he ain't got no money, constantly trying to make it seem like he ain't got nothing to show for nothing. And I think that that's why he is upset. They all have made it seem like he's using Candace for a come up. They've all made it seem like he's only using Candace to ride her coattails. They've all said that. A lot of us have alluded to that. And I can only imagine how he feels about that. It's bad enough that his own mother-in-law is sitting up here doing the same thing. But then you also got, y'all know who I'm trying to say here. But it's bad enough that he already got his mother-in-law questioning his finances and all of this other stuff. But it's also even more bad that the women that Candace calls her friends are also joining in on the topic about his finances and what he really is. And I just think that it's very crazy. They always talking about somebody's finances and what they do. Robyn didn't want nobody talking about her tax problems. Gizelle didn't want nobody talking about her shit either. They always trying to go into somebody's wallet and see how much spare change they got because they might need it. That's how I feel. And I think that they do give Chris the raw deal. But yeah, I just think that is a bit much. They always trying to make it sound like Chris don't do nothing but ride Candace's coattails as if he ain't got nothing going on in his own damn life. That's just how I feel. Like, straight up. That's how I feel. Now, did Chris try to holler at Mia? Chris never tried to holler at Mia. Mia said that was just a jab that she made at Candace because Candace called her handsome. And she was like, how would you feel if your man was trying to toss my salad? If he never tried to toss your salad, that jab really doesn't work if it never happened. That only works if something of that nature happened, and it didn't. So you could have kept it to yourself. Real talk, you could have kept that to yourself, and you know you could have kept it to yourself, period. Like, it is what it is. Like, Mia just flat out says stupid ass shit just to make herself feel good. You know what I mean? Like, it's ridiculous. Like, girl, bye. Like, I just hate how people just say anything just to see if it'll land, but it don't land anyway. Like, Mia, shut the fuck up, like, straight up. And then she winds up getting into it with Wendy and Candace, and they start going in on her. Like, stop talking about other people's men, because at the end of the day, don't nobody fucking want G. So go somewhere and sit down, Mia. Just stop it. Stop talking about other people's husbands. Like, what was the point? Like, just like I said, it's not a jab, it's a lie. Like, that shit only works if Chris was really trying to toss your salad. And all this talking about salad tossing made me want a damn Caesar salad with some cucumbers and shredded cheese and ham and ranch dressing and shit like that, you know. Yeah. But anyway, Gizelle was asked if she owed Eddie an apology. And of course, she don't feel like she owe Eddie shit. Y'all know she feel like she don't owe Eddie shit. She says she don't owe Eddie no damn apology. She don't owe Eddie no damn apology. She just thinks that it is what it is. She don't owe her no apology because it is what it is. Like, she felt like, you know, I never said that it was true, so I don't owe him an apology. You do owe him an apology, Gizelle. You owe him an apology because you brought it to the TV. You owe him an apology because you tried to say that his wife was altering her body because he is cheating on her. That's exactly what you're talking about. That's what I'm talking about. So it's crazy to me that you feel like you don't owe him no apology when you outright do owe him an apology. And just like this, just like the comment on my thing, it's funny that they want Candace to apologize, but they can't do the same. And that's true. They always, if that was Candace in that situation, they would have definitely tried to make her apologize, and y'all know it. They definitely would have tried to make her fucking apologize at the end of the day. You already know they would have definitely tried to make her fucking apologize for that situation. They would have, and y'all know it. They would have tried to make her apologize all the way. All the way they would have tried to make her fucking apologize, and y'all know it. I just feel like it's just hypocritical. These women are hypocritical as fuck. The rules don't apply to them. It only applies to certain people. They don't apply to them. They don't apply to them. They only apply to certain people. Not everybody, just certain people. And I just wish they would just own their shit and just move on with their lives. Like flat out. Like, Gizelle knows she owed that man an apology, and it is what it is. We go into Karen's vow renewal. I don't even remember what we were even talking about in regards to our vow renewal, but we're glad that they renewed their vows, I guess. Chris and Michael. Chris was like, if Michael don't care, he don't care. If if Michael wants to squash the beef, he'll squash the beef. If he don't want to be friends with him, he don't have to be friends with him. Chris, you shouldn't want to be friends with that man anyway. Let's just be honest. You shouldn't even want to have anything to do with him anyway, because of the simple fact that he don't like your wife. Not saying that just because your wife don't like somebody, that means you got to dislike them. But he has shown you time and time again that he don't fuck with your wife. He don't like your wife. And that's just that. If you want to be cordial and not just to not create any problems, then do that. But don't sit up here and literally beg for the friendship of Michael, because he's nobody to beg, period. He ain't nobody to beg, period. So y'all need to stop it. Don't be begging. Don't be begging him for shit. He's nobody to be friends with. Thank you, Justin Lee, for the cash out. I almost said thank you, Justin Lee, for the cash out, boo. I'll be watching Terrence way too much. But thank you for the cash out, Justin. But yeah, it's really like why would you want to be cool with him? Why? I don't understand it. I honestly don't. So Nicki Minaj arrives in the building. She arrives, and the women are absolutely excited about her arriving. And Andy did tell Nicki that she did not have to be unbiased. She could pick a side if she wanted to. So these questions are basically coming from the Barbs, and I'm guessing they're going to ask the same questions that we all want to know, because it is what it is. I want to know what the tea is. You know, let's just be real. I want to know what the tea is. I want to know what's going on. I want to know what everybody else thinks at this point. That's all I want to know. Yeah, Ashley was pretty much in the hot seat towards the end, and we didn't really get into it like that because this was pretty much the end of the reunion. But child, it looked like Nicki was finna get up in that ass. okay? She was about to get up in that ass. And I cannot wait because it looked like she was getting up in everybody's ass. And I just want to know how everybody felt about what Nicki was saying to them. Because, baby, I don't really like Nicki Minaj. I wasn't necessarily enthused about her coming on this show. But we're going to see how that works. We're going to see how it pans out. And we're going to see what she brings up out of these women. Okay, so before I get out of here, I want to go back up and look at some comments real quick and give y'all shine real quick. Okay, that don't sound like a Caesar salad. That's a whole meal. Child, I want to go in there and make me a salad like right the fuck now. I swear I do. But Candace wouldn't have done it either. And please know I can't stand Gizelle. She acts like it's so hard to apologize. Like, bitch, just say you sorry and move on. Exactly, but Gizelle can't fucking do that, period. They don't practice what they preach. Exactly. She is not going to mean it, so I would tell him to keep that. Plus, who wants to be friends with a dude like Michael? Most definitely, because I wouldn't want to be friends with a dude like Michael at all. Michael is so disrespectful to Candace. He disrespectful to Candace, and Chris needs to stop trying to be cool. Chris is giving me pick me. Ooh. They ain't seeing it for you, Chris. They not seeing it for you. They're not seeing it for you. I'm definitely sick of their beef. I'm tired of it. Ashley is the only one who wants to be Michael's friends. He don't like Chris either. He sees Chris as white trash, which he said. Yep, most definitely. Chris is a pick me, and it's annoying. He wasn't begging, though. He's just saying wherever Michael is, but the situation is where he is, too, I guess. Candace hangs out with Ashley off camera, then takes up for her with Nicki. I thought she was just crying about never forgiving her. I'm over all for them in this fake-ass beef. They really do need to pick a side at this point. I didn't like Candace standing up for Ashley. Why not? I don't see the big deal. It kind of bothers me when Chris does not have Candace back, especially when Ashley brought up Michael believing Candace is aggressive. That, my friend, I don't have the answer for, but I just don't know. I just don't know, y'all. I don't know. But that was my review of the Real Housewives of Potomac reunion part 3. Okay, as you guys already know, part 4 will be next Sunday with Nicki Minaj hosting this particular segment. And yeah, that would be it. Tomorrow's panel would definitely be on Really Be TV's channel. If you have not subscribed to Really Be, please subscribe to Really Be's channel so you guys can tune in to the panel tomorrow. Okay, I'm gonna be either late or I'm not gonna be there because I get off late. So we're gonna see how everything pans out tomorrow. There's a possibility that I may not be there, and there's a possibility that I will be late. But just know that it will be on Really Be's channel. However, next week I will definitely be hosting the panel Monday. It will be our last panel for a few weeks. We'll be going on hiatus now that Potomac is over, and we will definitely be back for Basketball Wives. Basketball Wives returns sometimes in January, so we'll be back for that. Also, Boys Night Out will be back next Friday. We'll be back next Friday. Not this coming Friday, but next Friday. We'll be back next Friday, December the 3rd. Jamar will be there this time. Okay, he'll be there. As a matter of fact, him, Josiah, and Maddie had brunch today, and I wasn't there. They were in Houston. So, yeah. So be sure to tune in next Friday. I hope you guys enjoyed this review. Like I said, I don't really like doing live reviews like that at all. But because I have some videos to catch up on, I decided to just go live for this particular video. And then I'm going to go and start on my Ultimate Girls Trip reviews because I'm going to give you guys a review for each episode, okay? Each episode, okay? Every single episode that I watch, I'm going to give y'all a review on it. Okay, so with that being said, you guys, I'm out of here. I love you. And I'll talk to you all later, all right? So, yes, y'all. Bye, y'all. See y'all later.
We can always find our way to a fun moment, even in the shady bunch.